Are you ready to stop riding the emotional elevator of life? Are you ready to learn how to elevate your emotions that keep you psychologically traumatized or in an addictive behavior? You are in the right place. Here is your host, Sandee Byrd, trauma, addiction, life, and spiritual coach of the Emotional Elevator Show.
Well, welcome everyone. Welcome. Tonight is a special show. So first I want to start off by saying that what I like to teach my clients, especially during this time of year, is that you need to do things that are childlike behaviors to elevate your emotions. Because this is a time of year where we seem to get stuck in either really joyful emotions or just kind of blah emotions. So what I teach my clients and what I want to start off talking about, just let me tell you, I'm Sandee Byrd. I just kind of jumped in today. I feel like that's what I've done all day is just dove in head first instead of step back. So I am Sandee Byrd. I am the host of Emotional Elevator. Making mistakes. That's what makes you laugh too. So as I was saying, when I'm working with my clients, and especially right now, I talk to them about doing joyful activities. And I challenge them a lot during the holidays to do things that they did as kids. So, depending on where you are in the world, because I know I can't just speak to Northbirds because some of them have snow, I also got to speak to my friends in the South that have sand in warm weather. So, what I challenge everybody that I work with during this month is a lot more not focusing on what I talk a lot about is those emotions that drag us down or the trauma that drags us down, but what lifts us up, what elevates us during this time of year. So I always challenge them every week to do something that they did as a child. And that's why I said I have to gear this towards my whole audience in the world. So if you're a Northbird and you've got snow, don't think and tell yourself, oh, I can't go play in the snow because of my body and it hurts. Because you already set yourself up for that. Why not just go out there, throw snowballs, have fun with it? One of my favorite commercials right now is one, that's the same as on commercial, I'm not sure, where it's three older ladies sitting on a bench and they're watching people sleigh ride. And then the one goes and gets them a butt cushion so that they can sit on its sleigh ride. And then there's one commercial where you just see them sleigh riding down and laughing and having a great time. And you see them younger versions of themselves. And then you see another one where they're walking back up because they continue to do that. So these are the challenges I give all my clients during this time of year is do those childlike behaviors. Remember those childlike things you like to do. So, like I say, if you're not a Northbird, so you don't have that snow, you can't go ice skating or throwing snowballs or doing those fun things. You Southbirds, I have a brother who grew up in Florida. And so for him, he doesn't know what that snow activity is, but he can go to the beach. He can build a sandcastle. He can play in the sand. So that's what I want to tell everybody. During this time of year, do the things that you did as a child that bring you joy. So today, kind of funny how I'm doing this show and I've been running around. I've had these deep, deep conversations for the last 2 days. I've walked out on a panel. I talked with someone that I interviewed in my local town, kind of. And having that, I got in the car and I blasted my music and just started singing. So those are activities as well that I challenge my clients to do is do the activities that bring you joy. One thing years ago that I always love to do this time of year, but I always did it with somebody. So I never thought I could. And that was to go see Christmas lights, even Hanukkah lights, going by the temples and seeing all, the days where the Hanukkah lights are lit up. But going and seeing the lights. What is wrong with me stopping by the local, I don't know, convenience store, fast food, here it's Wawa, and getting myself a hot chocolate I make cookies, so there's always seems to be cookies, or doing something like that. Me writing by myself to see Christmas lights, if that brings me joy. So that is what I challenge all my clients to do during this time of year. And I challenge you, who's listening to me, take this next couple of weeks, this time of year, and do something that brings you joy and something that you might not do because, well, I'm about to turn 55, 2 months now. I'm about to be 55. And let me tell you, in the last year, I've done more childlike, well, 2 years, but more so this year, things that I want to do. I still have physical ailments. I have some physical challenges. It's not stopping me. Because if I go out telling myself, oh, I shouldn't play in the snow because I have a hip issue and, the cold weather's not good for it, I'm not going to do it. But if I go out and I really have that fun, forget all about what's wrong with me. And I come in and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good. So that's what I want to challenge you as you've listened to this. I've gone very deep in emotions. I talk a lot about psychological trauma. I don't want to do that right now because I want you to be elevated during this time of year. So we're going to do some fun activities tonight. A lot of it is looking at each other, but as I'm trying to get out into my community about laughter yoga, just hearing someone laugh and doing a skit, so I'm going to have to walk you through the skits because those who aren't watching and who are going to listen, I want to walk you through the skits. First, if you've never done laughter yoga, that's why I invited people. Come do it. Let's experience the joy, especially this time of year. So let me tell you a little bit about the history of laughter yoga. It's only been around since 1995. It was Dr. Katara and his wife and 5 friends in a park in India. He realized being a doctor, his wife being yoga, that's where laughter yoga comes from, and I'll explain more about the yoga side of it, that they went to a park and realized, like, if I came on here and spent an hour yawning, what would you want to do? You'd be yawning. I would have just decreased your emotions. And what would you probably do right after? Go to bed. Now, after this, you are going to feel a sense of joy, but it's also going to help you sleep. So this doctor and his wife, they went in a park with 5 friends and just started laughing. And every week they started doing it. And it grew and grew and grew. That's where laughter yoga comes from. Because it's not me. I'm not going to be telling you jokes. I have been a comedian before. It's not about that. It's about me laughing. And if you're listening or if you're watching, making the eye contact with me laughing, you're going to tend to laugh because it just is that easy. Have you ever gone on social media or had a friend try to tell you a joke and they're like, and they can't get through the joke and you're already laughing and you're like, well, what am I laughing at? But let me give you a little bit of backstory too. The yoga part of it is we do these deep belly laughings which is part of the deep belly breathing of pranayama. So it's ha ha ha. So you're getting that deep belly laughing, which when you're breathing that way, it's pranayama breathing, which is the yoga side of it. But the many, many benefits to laughter yoga, you can do it sitting down because I'm not going to get up. You can do it sitting down. But there are exercises that I do in my class that I teach here in town and that I do in other places. I do it a lot for nonprofits and childcare facilities for the actual teachers. We do a lot of movement because I gear my themes to my clients. I go in and I get a feel for everything, and then I do laughter yoga. And why am I so inspired by this? Because if you've been listening to the emotional elevator, you know it gets very deep. It gets very, very deep. And when I talk about psychological traumas, and a lot of people who have said something to me who listen in my local town about, gosh, I never thought about that. But when you start releasing that, you need joy back in your life. And this is what I do on a regular basis I'm about to start something new too, on a regular basis to elevate myself. And yes, when I think about my laughter yoga, I get very expressive. So, those who are listening, I'm using my hands a lot, I'm speaking a lot with my hands. But laughter yoga, the biggest hormones it produces is dopamine and serotonin. If you don't know those two hormones, they're the happy hormones. They bring happiness. Now, another thing, since I started doing laughter yoga and became a leader by taking the training, is I actually started like losing weight and losing wrinkles and just lightening up in myself because I now practice two different types of yogas every day. It's just something I do in my life. And that's why laughter yoga for me is so important. Now, the other benefits of laughter yoga is it does help with anxiety. So if you suffer from anxiety, which is something that you really can't control because the future is not something you control because you don't know what the future is going to produce for you. Laughter yoga helps with that. It helps with depression because you're putting those happy hormones back into yourself. So those depressive thoughts and everything, you're starting to elevate yourself. There's a lot of benefits I learned just recently from a caregiver for my 100-year-old mother-in-law. We both had gotten a cold in our chest. To break that up, I taught them some laughter yoga skits to do with my mother-in-law. But basically, they just got in her face and started laughing, and it helped to break it up. So think about that too, as I'm talking about laughter yoga. And it is going to seem weird to you, but it breaks up the inflammation in your chest. It also, for anyone who has anyone in their family that deals with special needs or who deals with dementia or Alzheimer, actually, because it's such a contagious, just like yawning, they will laugh. They might not understand some of the skits and they might not laugh because of the skits, but they'll laugh because of the contagious laughing itself. And that's why autism, it's also very good with autism, Down syndrome, all those special populations. I'm going to say it. I want to make sure I'm correct in this. I do have people on those spectrums. So it just helps them to elevate themselves too and make them feel good about themselves. And anyone who's dealing with any type of depression or even an addiction or even who has gone through psychological trauma, because as I tell my clients, when you start like that clown or that box, you start getting all the tissue out of it and then it's empty. You want to fill it back up with that, or do you want to put joy back into that? And that's why laughter yoga or childlike behaviors, because if this ends up not being your forte, your cup of tea, however you want to say it, I want you to have something, whether it's singing. Who cares if you sing on key? Dancing. Dance like you've never danced before. Because as children, that's why I say go out and play in the snow, go out and play in the sand, build a sandcastle, do those things. As kids, did we care what other people really thought? It's when they their opinions on us that we started taking on the trauma. But when we were running in that field, acting like we could fly like Superman, did we really care? No. So that's what laughter is. When we laughed at the littlest things, I don't want to say the stupidest things, because then that's putting trauma on somebody. The littlest things, we would laugh. We laughed. It didn't matter why we laughed. And it's the same thing with singing. I can sing off key is all I want, but it still brings joy to me. I can dance. Everybody, if you haven't seen the Seinfeld and Elaine dancing, dance like that. What does it really matter? But you're being free and choosing joy. So now that I've kind of gone into this, and I'm going to have to go to a break because we want this to be suspenseful. So excited to be doing laughter yoga on here that we are probably going to go to our first break. But I want to give you a little insight to what laughter yoga is. So, like I said, you can do it sitting down. I'll be doing some exercises. I'll walk you through them. I'll tell you what we're doing. But it's also just about enjoying the moment. If you can't reach your arms up or if you can't do them, just laugh with me. Because that's what this is about. I want you to laugh and be joyful. And I'm first going to warn you that down the hall is one of my dogs. And if you start hearing him, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. He likes to chime in when I laugh, which can make this even more exciting. But we will be going to our first break. And then when we come back, we're going to get into some of laughter yoga. And then I'm going to end with guided meditation. I'm so excited. You want this today too. So we're going to go to our first break. Thank you for joining me on Emotional Elevator for a special offering tonight. I am Sandee Byrd, host of Emotional Elevator.
Are you living a life of psychological trauma or suffering from an addiction? Are you ready to learn new techniques to elevate your emotions without sustaining or obtaining them from substances that are not good for your mind or body? Then continue to tune into Emotional Elevator with trauma, addiction, life, and spiritual coach, Sandee Byrd, where you will learn techniques to elevate your emotions that don't require a magic pill, food, or impulsive behavior. Listen to Emotional Elevator with Sandee Byrd, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific, on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
Are you a subject matter expert? Are you here to share your expertise with an audience waiting to hear from you in only the way you can deliver? Are you ready to have your voice amplified across the airwaves? Inspired Choices Network has a global radio platform streaming to millions of people across the world. Professionally produced and supported by an accomplished team every step of the way, you can broadcast from anywhere in the world, knowing your voice matters, and we ensure it is delivered with ease and efficiency. Eager to hear your message, the world awaits. Contact us today to become an Inspired Choices Network radio host. Email become a host at inspiredchoicesnetwork.com.
This is Emotional Elevator with Sandee Byrd. To participate in this program, join the live studio audience in our chat room at inspiredchoicesnetwork.com. You can also send an email to sandy@emotionalelevator.com. Now, back to the program.
Welcome back, everyone. I always want to lean in talking to my mic, but then I got to lower my voice because I heard I have one of the best mics, and also I'm a loud person. So you're going to probably see me look down a little bit. I have the skits written out because I did them kind of a holiday themed skit. What better way? First, what I want to start you off with, you can close your eyes or keep your eyes open so you can watch them, however. But I want us to take 3, because everything within laughter yoga, not the skits, but is basically a 3-count exercise. So what we're going to do is, and I like to do a gratitude, we're going to do breathing in. We'll do 3 good breaths in. And what's different in laughter yoga is because we sigh it out. So we go, ah. But what you want to imagine sitting in this chair when you're doing laughter yoga is that you are filling up a balloon in your belly. Like there's a balloon and then you're going to fill it up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to hold it and then we're going to sigh it out. Now, sighing it out, you're going to sigh it out like, ah. So I want you to get rid of that stagnant energy that you've been holding on today. Because it's 7:00 at night. What else do you have to do but maybe watch some more of the podcast tonight? Christine's after mine. So let's get started. So what I want you to do, if you want, you don't have to. I put my hand on my chest because I'm grateful for that. My hand on my stomach so I can feel the balloon expanding. So we're going to breathe in. Keep breathing in, breathe in, breathe in. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and then sigh it out. Ah. We're going to do that 2 more times. So breathe in, breathe in. It's a 6-count breath. Hold it in for a 3 count. 2, 3, and sigh it out. Ah. Do that 1 more time. So breathe in for a 6 count. 2, three, four, five, six. Making sure to fill up that balloon. And then you're going to hold, two, three. Now sigh it out. Ah. Okay. So in between some of the exercises, I'll probably do the very good, yay, because that is well known, or it would be ho ho. But you do it three times. So it's very good, very good. And I'm not going to clap that loud because you'll probably like really deafen you if I do that. So it's very good, yay. We would do that three times. So it's very good, very good. Okay, we're doing one more time. Very good, yay. Now the other one is a lot better skating up because you do ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay. Everything ends with yay because we're so excited. No, y'all are like, oh my gosh, she's like really excited tonight. Hey, I'm excited because I get to do my laughter yoga. So we're going to start off with some of the exercises. Now, this is going to be kind of fun because when I always start out in a class, whether I'm teaching my class that I teach at one of the local centers, or when I go into somewhere, we do laugh high. So you can do, for my Canadian friends, a queen laugh, or like here in America, the funky, whatever, or however you want to laugh. If you fist bump, elbow. But when you start doing these, you just start to laugh. So we're going to begin. Very good, very good. Yay! We do that two more times. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! All right. Well, then what we're going to do is we got that phone call from that family member wishing us a happy holiday. They're either going to tell us they're coming or not coming. But what we do is we go, but then I share it with you. So you're going to laugh because you're going to hear the conversation. So basically, I should really tell you the exercise. I'm holding a phone up, like I'm holding a phone up to my ear, and I'm just going to laugh. The same thing with waving. So we're just going to. All right. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, when you do very good, yay, for those listening, you just clap your hands very good twice and say very good. And then you extend them up like, hey, you're so excited. Yay. You just got the best news ever. So that is got that phone call. We're going to do some holiday theme. And some of the holiday theme are kind of looked at some music that we can laugh to. So hopefully you'll be able to figure out the song as we laugh. So here we go. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! So that was a little bit of a rendition of a song. It's hard to laugh on, but I try. And as long as we're laughing, ears, like I said before, I purposely sing them off key. So the next one is another favorite song. Ha 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 ha. 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 Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Do that 3 times. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha. Yay. Always making sure you're praising yourself. Yay. So those songs sound a little bit too much alike. So, um, ha, 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 ha. So, and you're probably like, I don't even know those songs, but as long as you're laughing, I'm laughing and I'm having a great time. So, this one is a version of Christmas song that I used to listen to driving up 95 to go see my grandparents in Jersey. And hopefully I'll get this right and you'll be able to figure it out. It's ha 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 Wow. So very good, very good. Yay. Very good, very good. Yeah. One more time. Very good, very good. Yay. So those are 3 songs. Hopefully you recognize that song a little bit better than the other 2. Because I gotta think about it. But we are going to do a little bit of more exercises at this point. So what we're going to do is act like I am going to do this one. I'm going to mix in different holidays, but this one is what sometimes we have to do for Christmas. So you're going to use your arms and we're going to chop down that tree, making sure you go both ways. So if you're listening to me, you're just going to chop down a tree, but we're going to laugh while we're doing it. We're out there, we're having fun. We're chopping down the first Christmas tree. How much fun is that? Don't spoil it for everybody. It's fun. So let's go to it. We're gonna make sure you're moving those arms, cutting that tree. Uh, 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 so let's fell out of the tree. So you got to 2. Okay, we're gonna do the ho ho ha ha. Whenever you do that ho ho ha ha, you do the ho ho on one side, ha ha on the other side. I should have explained that. Hopefully, you're already starting to produce those good hormones because we should feel good right now. We should be feeling good. We should be excited, joyful, feeling good. So now we've got to carve a turkey, ham, whatever it is you eat for your holiday. If it's a ham, if it's turkey, if it's a prime rib, if it's just salad, Caesar, one of those big Caesar salads. So we got to carve it. So we're going to move our hands back and forth, but we're going to laugh while we're doing because it's the holidays. So let's start carving. Making sure you're switching those hands. Ah, 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 ah. All right. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Well, guess what, folks? Got to go to a break. Can you believe it? So during the break, you can continue to watch me. You're not really going to be able to hear me, but we are going to take 3 good deep breaths during the break, just like we did in the beginning. You'll take 6 breaths in, you'll hold it for a 3 count, and just sigh it out. I'm not going to make any noise because then you'll be able to hear me. So while we're at break, of course, you got a treat tonight, and we are doing laughter yoga here on Emotional Elevator. It's time to elevate our emotions right before these great holidays or during these great holidays. So I am Sandee Byrd. I am the host of Emotional Elevator, but I also am a laughter yoga leader in my community. So not only do I work with trauma and addiction, I also teach laughter yoga. Figure. So we are going to go to that break. And like I said, while we're on break, I want you to do the 3 breaths because we have enough time for that, or stretch. So we're going to break.
Are you living a life of psychological trauma or suffering from an addiction? Are you ready to learn new techniques to elevate your emotions without sustaining or obtaining them from substances that are not good for your mind or body? Then continue to tune into Emotional Elevator with trauma, addiction, life, and spiritual coach, Sandee Byrd, where you will learn techniques to elevate your emotions that don't require a magic pill, food, or impulsive behavior. Listen to Emotional Elevator with Sandee Byrd, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific, on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
How wonderful would it be to carry your favorite Inspired Choices Network host with you throughout your day? Well, now you can. Inspired Choices Network now has its very own mobile app. Our free app offers live streaming shows, along with thousands of podcasts and TV episodes. Our shows cover a wide variety of topics. Whether you're waking up with us, carrying us through the day, and taking us to bed with you, we're always here for you to enjoy. We're easy to find. Just search for Inspired Choices Network in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store.
This is Emotional Elevator with Sandee Byrd. To participate in this program, join the live studio audience in our chat room at InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. You can also send an email to sandy@emotionalelevator.com. Now, back to the program.
Welcome back. So there's one thing I forgot at the beginning because I got so excited wanting to do laughter yoga. Can you see my excitement? Hopefully you're feeling the excitement. Hopefully you're laughing. Was to do some stretches. So we do stretches when we start off laughter yoga, where we do shoulder rolls, shaking around a little bit, tense up, and then release. We did not do that because I completely want to get into laughter yoga because I want to share this with people. And I want them to understand you don't do laughter yoga by doing downward dog and laughing, because that could end up with pain in the body or end up with an injury. So laughter yoga is as simple as just laughing. Ha, ha, ha. So now we're going to go back and I'm going to do another thank you for joining me. This is Sandee Byrd on Emotional Elevator. Yes, we are not talking about emotions and trauma and addiction. Tonight, we are livening it up with a little bit of laughter yoga, as I'm probably screaming at you at this point because my mic is such a great mic. Just like anyway, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit and we're going to do another little song, and hopefully you'll recognize this song. This is not, I try to just only steer clear with holiday songs, but this one is associated to a holiday. So I'm hoping while I laugh this, you will get it. Ha 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 ha, 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 ha ha ha, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. Okay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. You probably didn't get that because kind of did mess up that song, but who cares? We laughed. And now we're actually going to, if you don't know what a dreidel is, it's also a spin. There's in the Spanish culture, there's a game that you play with it, and it's, I wish I could remember it. Matama. I think that's what it is because we used to play it all the time. But that's what we're going to do now. We're going to spin that top and it's going to fly off wherever, whatever we're near. So we're going to spin it and then it's going to fly. But we're going to laugh while we're spinning because we're having such a great time with family or friends. So it's, oh, ah, 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 make sure you're doing the other hand too. All right. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! If you just tuned into me, whenever I do the exercises in between exercises, it's a 3 count. So very good, very good. Yay. It's done 3 times. Then ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, 3 times. And then yay at the end. So I just want to make sure anyone who's just tuning into me, this is laughter yoga. And I wanted people to get a taste of it because a lot of people don't know what laughter yoga is and how great it is for the body and the spirit and the mind. So now what we're going to do is we are going to get a surprise person coming to the house. So, and we're going to laugh because we're so happy to see them and we're so surprised that they came. So we're going to like pat our chest and be like, because we're so excited and we're so happy that we have that smile because this person surprised you, showed up. But you are so excited to see him, and we're still laughing. So you're going to have your hand on your chest like you're grateful, and we're just going to laugh. So, yay. All right, y'all, I'm going to pull up my chair again because by sitting here laughing, I'm kind of like knocking my chair down. So I keep lowering and lowering, lowering. Anyway, next exercise or part of the laughter we're going to do is holidays. It can either be a milkshake or you're shaking up some eggnog or a cocktail. We're just going to leave it at that. So what you're going to do is have your hands out like flat. You're going to cup one like you're holding a mixer or a cup, and you're going to go, yeah. Then go to the other side. I like ho. 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 And then you hold it like you've got it together in a mixer or something or in a bottle, and you shake it and laugh. And then we're going to drink it and laugh. So it's going to be, we'll do hey. 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 Now shake it and laugh. Drink it and laugh. Now make sure you have an open mouth when you're drinking because that gets the full effect. So we're going to do it 2 more times. So drink the one hand and then hold the other one open. And then you're going to shake it and laugh. Now open your mouth wide and shake it and laugh. Oh, we'll do it one more time. The other hand. Now shake it. Ah, now open your mouth wide and laugh it in. Ah, ah. All right. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Wow. This is getting so. I hope you're as joyful as I am at this point because I am so happy to share this with you and really elevate these emotions during this time of year. But now we're going to we got to wrap some presents. So we're going to laugh because we wrap them funny. So, you got to flip over the present, flip it over. So, like, I'm not going to pat my hands because then you're going to hear that a lot. But we're going to laugh as we do it. So, we're flipping it over. All right. You're having fun because I'm having fun. So now, welcome everybody in. It's time for that holiday festive, whether it's a office party, your family's coming over for the holidays. We're going to welcome them in and we're going to like embrace them and laugh. So we're going to like put our arms up like we're embracing somebody and we're going to laugh and have a great time because it could have been a cocktail we had, whatever. We're just in such a joyful mood. So let's begin. I've been switching my arms, putting a different one on top. You don't have to. I just realized those that are listening, that's all I'm doing. So let's continue. All right. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. All right. Now it's time to open up presents. And we know how sometimes we want to do it delicately, or we can be like a kid and just rip it open. We're going to laugh as we do it. It was really very loud when I went it open. But just however you want to open up the present, you get to decide how you want to open up the present, whether you want to like do the little sneaky peek opening or if you want to rip that puppy open. And make sure you're using both arms. So we're doing some form of an upper arm exercise. If you're watching me, I'm just pulling my arms apart. We're going to laugh while we're doing it. So, yo, all right. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! So I'm laughing a little harder right now because all of a sudden my computer decided to stop playing music and it wants to know what I'm playing and do check my settings. So this is kind of funny for me to be looking at this too right now, pop up on our screen. But now we've done that, we're going to have a special guest. And this one, we're going to make the noise that they make. This is geared around Christmas, but Santa's going to come. So we're going to do the, let's think about it. Santa's doing an open belly. So we're going to do that because that's the same thing as laughing. You're going to get a full mouth open and you're just going to go, now you can be Mother Claus. All right. Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ha, ha, ha. Yo. We're going to do one more exercise because it's almost time for break. But when we come back from break, kind of want to do cool down and a little bit of a guided meditation, gratitude. So we're going to do this next exercise. And what it's going to be, well, no, we're going to do two more. I'm sorry, we're doing two more. Is you ate so much, because we sometimes always do over the holidays. Don't fret, because it's funny we ate so much. So we're going to laugh. Oh, but you're going to have that laugh, like almost like a hurting laugh. Like you've laughed all night and now your stomach just hurts. Your jaw might be hurting too if you've been laughing good with me. So put your hand on your stomach, just ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. 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 Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. All right. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to pass out gratitude because everyone's leaving us. It's time to say goodnight. But we're going to kind of like laugh with gratitude and we're going to give out that gratitude. So you're going to extend your arms out like you're passing gratitude out into the world. Because that's what we do in laughter yoga at the end. I always get everybody to do a gratitude laughter where we're sending it out into the world for those that can't appreciate joy or need a little bit of extra joy in their life. So that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to and pass it out to people. All right. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. So we are going to go to a break. I'm a little bit overdue for this break, but when we come back, if you want to just listen to me, you don't need to watch me at this point. I'm going to do a gratitude guided meditation. So I want you to be comfortable, and I want you to be able to close your eyes and feel safe and comfortable in the space you're in. So we are going to go to break. Thank you for joining me tonight, and thank you for allowing me to do some laughter yoga to elevate your emotions. Again, this is Sandee Byrd on Emotional Elevator.
Are you living a life of psychological trauma or suffering from an addiction? Are you ready to learn new techniques to elevate your emotions without sustaining or obtaining them from substances that are not good for your mind or body? Then continue to tune into Emotional Elevator with trauma, addiction, life, and spiritual coach, Sandee Byrd, where you will learn techniques to elevate your emotions that don't require a magic pill, food, or impulsive behavior. Listen to Emotional Elevator with Sandee Byrd, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific, on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. This is Emotional Elevator with Sandee Byrd. To participate in this program, join the live studio audience in our chat room at InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. You can also send an email to sandy@emotionalelevator.com. Now, back to the program.
Welcome back. If you are just tuning in, you've missed out on some good old fun laughter. But I want to sum up so far, going over what I teach my clients during this time of year and doing some laughter yoga. So you're going to have to watch it, rewatch it, or listen to it. That this is a time of year where you should do some childlike behaviors. And if you enjoy going to see lights, go see them. You don't need somebody with you. Get your cup of hot chocolate like we used to do with my kids and family and make those cookies. Do it. Enjoy. If eating that extra cookie is what you want to do, enjoy, because when you're a kid, you didn't think about it. So this is the time of year to be that kid again. If you are up north, like I said, throw those snowballs. Go out in the snow. Don't think about the reasons why not. Just do it and relive those childlike days where you enjoyed things and loved it and really didn't care. If you live down south or another part of the world where it is warm and the beach is your sandbox, build a sandcastle. Do something. Bring back that child to enjoy. And I just went through laughter yoga. Now what I want you to do is we are going to take 3 good deep breaths in, and we're going to sigh it out. I, of course, am not going to sigh it out again but I want you to sigh it out. So we're going to do a 6 count in, hold for 3, sigh it out 3 times, and then I'm going to guide you through a meditation. Close your eyes, however you want to get comfortable, but breathe in, 6 count, hold, 2, 3, let it out and sigh. Ha! Sigh as loud as you need to. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in, 2, 3. Sigh it out. Ah. However long you need to do it. Now breathe in again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it in, 2, 3. Sigh it out. Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want you just to take this moment to close your eyes and get comfortable. And as you're closing your eyes and as you're getting comfortable, just think about letting go of everything, letting go of any expectations, letting go of the expectations you put on yourselves. Just let go. And as you're letting go, be grateful for this opportunity to enjoy laughter yoga. Also, be grateful for the mind you have to think for yourself, to reprogram yourself. Because at any point in your life, you can be reprogrammed. So give yourself gratitude for that. Give yourself gratitude for showing up right now. Now, what I want you to do is just give gratitude to your whole body, because I'm probably going to run out of time. Just be grateful, everyone.
Thank you for listening to the Emotional Elevator Show. Sandee returns Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. Until then, Start elevating your emotions and stop riding the emotional elevator that is stopping you from living the life you deserve.